Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you all the products that I already hit pan on in my collection. So I went through my whole collection and you're probably going to see my collection very soon because I plan on filming a whole makeup collection video. So that's probably going to be a very long video and I'm going to make some shorter cuts. So for someone who doesn't like all of the long videos or only just wants to see maybe highlighter or eyeshadow, you can just look at those. So for now I just have a couple of products laying here which I'm gonna tell you about why I hit pan, because obviously I like those products. So yeah, let's start with the liquid ones. So I have a palette here from MAC. It's the Light Studio Fix Concealer and Correct palette, and as you can see, this has been well used. And if you know, you follow me for a while, you know that I did a makeup school. I went to makeup school and that's where I have all of the MAC stuff from, which I already have a video on my channel. So if you want to see that, I can link that in the eye if you want to take a look at what I had to buy for that school. But I used this one a lot because lots of my models were really light and I'm very pale as well, so that's why this one is actually like almost empty. There are a couple products in the corner as the last part of this product. And then I have the Revolution X Pride Express Myself palette. It's a face paint palette, not an eyeshadow palette, as I was gonna tell you. This was before I did the makeup school, so I was already like experimenting with other makeup and I wanted to do some face painting. So like as you can see, I hit pan on the blue one, on the green one, and a little bit, I think, yeah, a tiny little bit on the black one as well. But now I have some better face paint, so I'm using them the most. But this one is a very nice palette, I think. And then we're gonna go into the face stuff. So first I have the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. It's a powder foundation and it's actually the perfect skin tone for me. It's in the shade 20 Ivory. And what I like about this product is it's very easy. Like I put my big brush in here, I dip like a little bit product and then I go like this all around my face, and actually my skin looks so much better when I just use this product. So that's what I do a lot of the time, and I've used a lot of this product actually, and I already have a backup because it was 1+1 when I bought this and I was really sure I'm gonna like it. I was really sure I was gonna like this and I was right about that. So yeah, and by the way, it has like a little mirror and a little sponge as well, which I don't really use that sponge because like I told you before, I use the brush, but the mirror is very handy if you take this on the go with you, which is actually very nice because it's really compact and I like the packaging. Then I have the Benefit Earth Angel palette, and they these palettes are so pretty. So I bought this one because I like the color the most, and it has the Hoola bronzer in it. So I've used the Hoola bronzer and the highlighter in the shade Cookie the most. This one is a highlighter topper and this one is a blush. And I've used the blush like many times and you can barely see a dent in it, which is actually really nice if you want to have a product for a very long time. But I still use the Hoola for bronzing and a little bit for contouring because I don't always want to use a, how do you say that? I don't always want to use a cold toned contour shade, so I use the bronzer instead. And this is a very pretty highlighter which almost looks good at every lighter skin tone on all the people that I use this. So that's actually really nice of this product, and I love that you have all of these products in here. It's very easy to take with you and it's very compact. Then I have two highlighters to show you. My very first product that I hit pan on ever, like more expensive kind of makeup when I really was into well, when I started to get into makeup, is the Jeffree Star Cosmetic Skin Frost in the shade Ice Cold. And I have used this one a lot. As you can see, like this part in the middle is totally empty, and it's still one of my favorite highlighters of all time. This was one of the first highlighters that didn't give me a cast when I put it on my face, because I'm actually very, very pale. And I love how big like the product, well, how much product you get, because this like thing is so big, like in comparison to my face, that's really, really big. And then I have a Ofra highlighter. It's the collaboration with Nikki Tutorials, and it's in the shade Everglow. So when you open it up, this one has 3 shades in it, and I hit pan on the lightest one. I did use the other ones a couple times for on my lid to use as an eyeshadow, because I can mix these two for my skin as an highlighter, but more than that I cannot do because I'm too pale for that. But I actually like the undertone of this very much, and like the other one, it doesn't give me a cast when I'm looking straight forward. Then I have 2 products from Marvy 2. These are actually the stack-on products thingies. I did do a review of all of these on my channel, so you can take a look at that if you want to. I'm actually like loving these kind of things. I have used the one Pink Please and Fresh Peach, and yeah, there are 4 shades. What? There are 4 products in here. You have an eyeshadow, you have a blush, you have a lip product, and you have a highlighter. And we're gonna talk about the lip product because, as you can see, I've used this a lot. It was very soft, so it went in like very easily to get loose of the product. But I think this is such a pretty pink shade for on the lips, and it would look very beautiful with almost every look. And as well as some of the other products I told you, very easy to take with you because they're like really compact and you have lots of things in here when you're traveling. And then the other one has these same kind of things. It's an eyeshadow. Oh, by the way, they do have a tiny little mirror here. Eyeshadow, a blush, a lip product, and a highlighter. And again, we're talking about the lip product. I use this one, like, as you can see, pretty much. I normally put my finger in here and then I'm swirling it around. So yeah, this is actually a more warm tone color than the other one. The other one is more a cool tone color, but I love both of these, and I think this peach color is so pretty. And then I'm gonna go to, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyeshadow palettes, which I hit pan on. So the first one I'm gonna talk about is the Full Fantasy palette of Laura Lee and Minnie MUA. And it's from the Full Fantasy collection, which I actually bought and I put a review on my channel, so yeah, you can take a look at that as well. But by the way, I love the packaging, it looks so pretty. But I hit pan at the lightest shade in the corner here, which is called Cloudy. And I have no idea how I hit pan on this like so fast, but I normally set my eyeshadow base with a color like this, so maybe that's why, because I took this on holiday with me. But the rest of them look pretty new, even though I have used this palette like so many times, because this color story is amazing and I needed to have this when I saw it on YouTube before I bought it, obviously. Then the next palette I'm talking about is the Jeffree Star Cosmetic Beauty Killer palette, and it's one of his oldest palettes. It's actually the very first one he came out with, and ooh, it's a little bit nasty. Don't mind the shade here, which is called China White, all over the palette, but as you can see I made a pretty big dent in it, so I hit pan and it's almost empty. And as the other color, this is a skin tone color which I use for setting my face, so that's the reason why this one is empty, almost empty. But this palette looks so pretty, and I love how big the pans are, so you like needs to get a while to get through this palette. And then I have the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thirsty palette, which was a limited edition summer palette, and I love this. This packaging is so cute with all the drippings on it. And then when you open it, it was a new formula then. It had this shimmery row, which I have used a lot, as you can see. But again, the shade that I hit pan on was the Skin Tone shade. So this one is actually like 100% empty. I cannot use it anymore, and it's called Purged. Yeah, I love this palette still. I think it's such a pretty summer palette, and the glitters are for like everyday use. I think they're so like glimmery and beautiful. Then I have another Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette, the cremated palette. This was the cremated palette, and look at the packaging. This looks so pretty. Lipstick Nick did such a nice job on doing his makeup for this collection. But then when you open it, you can see that it's like very well used. And I hit pan on the shade Afterlife, which is a very pretty shimmery color, which I normally use for the inner corner to give it a little bit of highlighter and underneath the brow bone. So yeah, one of my favorite colors of this palette, even though it has so many pretty colors in it. And then we're gonna go to the last product, which is the Morphe X James Charles palette. And I have used this one so much. It's like kind of wrapped up inside. If I'm honest, I did clean it. Okay, let me put it here. I did clean this a little while back, but it already looks a little bit crusty again. I use this one a lot for my makeup school because this has so many colors, so it's very easy to use when you need to do some fantasy looks on someone, because you have the yellow here, which is a very nicely pigmented yellow, and you have the green, the blue, the purples, the nudes, the red tones, and then you have a very big dark black. Black is always dark. Okay, you have a black, you have a dark brown, lighter brown, an orange, a yellowy-ish tone, which I think is very nice for making fake bruises. I use this one a lot for fake bruises. Like, that's such a nice color to make those. It maybe sounds weird to some people, but we had to do those and I thought it looked so fun. So yeah. And then you have this shimmery color and the white. But the color I hit pan on is the black color, and obviously I've used a lot of black for shading and things like that. So yeah, those were all of the products I was gonna talk about today. There were many palettes involved in this video, which actually really nice. I don't really know what to say otherwise. I wanted to do a video like this for a while now, but I needed to make sure that I have a couple of products which I can show you, because if I had only 2 or 3 products where I hit pan, it will be a little bit of a boring video, I think. So yeah, now I showed you all of this, and let me give you a full let me give you a few overview of all of the products. So I'm gonna hopefully not drop this. It's still okay. So yeah, if you like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and turn on notifications so you get a notification every time I upload a brand new video. And for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day. I hope to see you in my next video. And by the way, if you have any video ideas... Oh my god, that was Siri. My computer is on. But if you have any other filming ideas, comment them down below. And yeah, like I told you before, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Oh wait, by the way, comment down below how many products you hit pan on, because I'm very curious. My mom hit pan on the Jaclyn Hill palette she did with her mom, which I gave her for Mother's Day, and she loves that palette. So yeah, she has like 4 or 5 shades she hit pan on, and they're almost empty. But yeah, I'm really curious with products you really like and which you made like hit pan. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye!